the win column.
Yeah, he's done well in ACC play. 33 strikeouts, only 7 walks. For the Hokies to salvage a win in this series, he's got to be good today.
Well, he faces Jacoby Long at the top of the order, and a fastball is in there for a strike. We are underway here in Blacksburg at 1:02 p.m. Absolutely gorgeous afternoon for baseball. The 0-1 sizzles outside, misses the zone, and the count evens up. Happy Mother's Day to everybody back home, and the players got to celebrate Mother's Day with their moms down on the field before the ball game. Jacoby Long, 303 hitter, a senior for Miami, and he's been a big impact performer in this series so far. How about 3 for 5 on Friday? 2-1 in there for a strike. Deuce is wild here in Blacksburg.
Yep, he hit the big double in the 6th inning yesterday to keep that inning going. Of course, the biggest blow of the weekend by Jacoby was the home run to put him up 7-6 in the 9th inning on Friday, and that was the difference in the game.
2-2 on the way. Fisted back foul. We'll do it again.
Seeing a pretty live fastball to Griffin Stig today, multiple 95s and 96s to the first hitter. So, again, that's what you want to see. Good velocity, see some late swings, stay with that fastball as long as he can until the Miami hitters start making adjustments to it.
Stig kicks and deals. 2-2. Here's a line drive into right field. Playable for Micheletti, and he makes the pinch for out number 1.
More hard contact from Jacoby Long. He's really starting to figure it out as a senior. Was down in the order earlier in the year with some injuries. They had to put him up to the top of the order, and he certainly delivered this weekend with a lot of hits and a lot of hard contact.
Joining us on the ACC Network Extra, the payoff pitch. He towers this one into the gap in left center. Very playable and hauled in by the center fielder. Long for out number 3. Hokies go 3 up, 3 down in the second.
Yeah, 9-pitch at bat with a little bit of chin music earlier in the at bat from Shoemaker, high and tight on him. A couple pitches later, Long gets on top of a 3-2 fastball and hits the game-winning home run. So really quality at bat by a guy that doesn't have a ton of power, more known for his speed and his defense, but that was as big a hit he's had in his career, as he freely admitted.
That made it 7-6, and then Daniel Cuvée just added a little bit more insurance. One more solo blast just 2 at-bats later. He's featured as well as Miami's ready to go 1, 2, 3. It's Long, Villegas, and Cuvée. 1-0 the count now for Jacoby Long. No swing this season. Bigger than that 9th inning home run on Friday. Part of a 3-hit day for Long. Had an RBI double in the 6th yesterday as well. As the counts evened up 1-1. How about that fastball?
Yeah, it's some life on it. Interesting, looking at the 2 bullpens. Hokies use only 2 guys. I'm sorry, the Hurricanes use only 2. Hokies use 7. We'll see how deep these 2 starters can go into the game, and if it remains close after 5, it'll be a classic Sunday battle of the bullpens.
Ball on a strike. Chopper left side. And it's through for a base hit. Leadoff knock for Jacoby Long and the Canes. Runner on first, nobody out.
Long stole a base on Friday, can really run. It's one of those catch-22 situations. You got a guy like Cuvée hitting this inning, basically guaranteed to hit this inning. Do you want to run the risk of a stolen base and a caught stealing when you got a guy with 20 home runs hitting a couple hitters after you? Do you trust Jacoby Long to steal a base on a guy that's maybe not as quick to the plate as some other guys are?
Here's Edgardo Villegas, righty on lefty. Pitch misses down, and the count now 1-0. Runner on first for the Canes. Pickoff and a head-first slide sees Long in there safely. This weekend has been so big for Miami. And you look at what Yo-Yo was able to do. Here's a hard hit chopper right up the middle for a base hit. Rounding second is Long. He stops at third. Runners on the corners as Cuvée delivers again.
Don't have to hit home runs to have productive at-bats. You hit the ball hard, they find holes. With Long at first base going first to third, Hurricanes back in business. You see the running and sinking action on that fastball. That's going to be it should be a lot of ground balls today, but Cuvé's so physical, he just beats the ball through the infield and stuck it past Grady.
There have been a lot of ground balls, but they've just been hit to the right spots and well hit, might I add. Saw that one to lead off. Stig looking to work out of another jam with first and third. 1-2. Skyrocket to straightaway center. Shallow. Watson is there. The tag up. The throw in. And it is not in time. Gets in front of Cook. And in there to score, Jacoby Long. A sack fly for Dorian Gonzalez Jr. And the Canes have tied it at 2.
Little bit of a mistake in my mind with Ben Watson trying to throw this guy at the plate. That's a long throw to catch a speedy runner, but really good base running by Daniel Cuvée. He tags us at first base like you're taught to do on a medium or shallow fly ball in a first and third situation. He was able to advance.
For Jacoby Long, who's 1 for 2 today, base hit in the third. He did come around to score. Miami trailing by a run, looking to jolt themselves back in front. Jacoby Long batting just south of 300 with runners in scoring position this year. First pitch. He drives one into the gap, right center field. Going back, it's Micheletti and Watson, and Micheletti makes the catch in front of the track. It's deep enough to score one as Carrier comes across home, and the game's tied at 3 with 2 gone in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, I like the approach by Jacoby Long right there. Doesn't wait around. Nothing's more deflating than striking out with a runner at third base. Well, if the count never gets to 2 strikes, you don't strike out. Put the ball in play with his speed. It's going to be either a ground ball RBI or, in this case, a well-struck ball to the deep right center field gap for an RBI. Throw the best pitch I can, then I run over and back up third.
2-1. This is hammered into the air left center field. Long giving it a long run, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Grady tags up from second, slides into third, keeps his feet on the bag, and he's 90 feet away.
Yeah, good play by Long out there. Center fielder's the quarterback, the captain out there. If he can get to it and make a play on it, that's his ball. Plus, he has a little bit better throwing arm than Villegas in left field, but ultimately too much speed by Grady to get to third base on the tag up.
I don't think anybody's stopping Clay Grady. First pitch. He swings, drills it into the air, shallow center. Long chasing in, and it drops in front of him. Watson off for third. DeMartini is tagged out on the lid at second. And there's 2 gone with runners on the corners.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Ball wasn't going to be caught by Long. He just was playing too deep. Ball hit off, the way the wind's blowing out with Eagles' power. He's playing pretty deep. You see Watson go back to tag. Heads up play by Jacoby Long to throw back door there and get Martini taking the wide turn.
Got banged up a little bit in high school, ended up deciding to focus strictly on pitching. And here he is in a big spot. Hokies looking to close the door up 12-3. Remember, folks, a run rule could walk this off in the 7th, 8th inning.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Fecto, Coach Chef, I'm thinking, man, next week with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday series, that your number 2 starter, if Parliament can pitch like that over there in Charlottesville, they got a chance.
1-1, Jacoby Long launches one to left. On the run, it's Tackett. He can't make the play. Long hauling around first, ends up with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the 7th at second.
Yeah, nice swing by Long there. We talked last inning if somehow Urso could have loaded up the bases, have Long come up to the plate, completely different 6th inning for the Hurricanes, but just a nice down and in fastball that Long with his fast twitch swing was able to get to and hit it for another double. But interesting series coming up in Coral Gables for 2 teams that are fighting like heck to get into that conference tournament.
Jordan Little on the mound for Virginia Tech, and the first pitch falls in for a strike. Breaking ball at 77, and the count now 0-1. To the top of the order for the Canes, and a swing and a miss for Jacoby Long. He's 2 for 4 today. Sacrifice fly in the 4th inning. He came around to score twice himself, and he laces a ball. Gloved on a hop by Grady. He turns, throws to first. Long lean for Ebel in time for out number 1.